My name is Gozde Cilingir, and I have been rowing for 2.5 years. I'm based in Switzerland, and here, in order for you to start rowing on the lake, Zurich Lake, you have to have an introduction course and then some following courses, introduction level, intermediate level, and then advanced level courses. And then I was at the stage of basically doing some recreational rowing. I had no idea where I was at. I didn't collect my data on the erg. It was just for fun. And of course, improving my technique. First off, I'm a scientist and my brain works with and for data. And I was following edge rowing social media channels, and I really liked their emphasis on collecting data in a structured way. So I really thought hey, these people seem like they know what they do and they encourage the thing that actually makes sense to me. So I wanted to get in contact with and see if you would be interested in such a rower like me, like a beginner. Most of all, I first assumed that edge rowing is for mostly a bit more experienced rowers, and I would be such a beginner, That was one thing. Another thing was I was afraid of doing 2K tests or any kind of tests, But I also knew that I need to have a starting point. So I had that dilemma until I get to talk to Jack. And he explained to me how, I should actually tackle with this kind of feelings and actually take the first test and set the ground and then build up on it. Collection of data, analyzing data for sure. But maybe even more than that is Jack's podcasts or videos about mindset training. So first off, I really understand the importance of polarized training. It was such a new concept to me, and it made sense to me. And also, while I was executing it, I feel really great and empowered. But then for the mindset, it was totally a new area for me, the mindset training. Of course, I have been dealing some other stuff in my life, and I have some experience in, train of thought during stressful times. But when it comes to race stress or test stress, I didn't have that practice of thought, And I really found Jack's videos helpful. And they were really helpful. Also, Taylor's feedback on how to get prepared mentally for a 2K test, for example. It was really structured. We had a really nice list. We basically had a breakdown of my 2K test, and I had aims for each chunk, and I managed to execute it. Even though I didn't actually, for my very first 2K test, I didn't actually push myself to the very end. The main idea was to be able to execute the plan. I managed to execute the plan, and I really felt so powerful, I felt like I have the control. I felt like I could actually improve by doing these things over and over and over, which is actually great because I have been kind of suffering for some minor injuries for some months now, even though I'm a beginner and this hit me really hard, being injured, because I felt that feeling that I could improve, that I could execute the plan. It doesn't actually kind of drag me back. I feel still powerful. Again, because of my job, I have to travel a lot. I wasn't expecting to get any feedback for potential, workout places, gyms, or potential rowing clubs. I wasn't expecting to be informed about them even. So I was lucky to go to Canada, and Taylor, my coach Taylor is from Canada, and he was really helpful to where I can, keep doing my trainings, which gym I could go, with whom I could get in contact with. I wasn't really expecting such support. Yeah. And also when I needed breaks, when I felt tired or when I was injured, or when I wasn't feeling like I should stop, but I had to actually stop, Taylor was so supportive of me. So it was really great to work with him in that sense. He was really understanding. This could be a bit personal, but to me, friendliness matters, and edge rowing crew are really friendly. I would encourage them just to apply to chat, you know, to get serious feedback. Edge Rowing crew are so friendly and they're so understanding. They won't lose anything, you know, to try. I'm really happy that I just sent that DM to you and we had that chat in the afternoon. It was late in the afternoon and I really enjoyed our talk, and I felt like I'm glad I did that. And like every meeting of ours, like of Jack and me, and also Taylor and me, I felt even more relaxed in a way, because it's not like you're talking to some strangers after some point. And this really matters to me. Of course, you should have that distance between your coach, but also you should feel like, you know, you can trust him or her.